If you look at those symbols, you will see those symbols there will give you the ability to produce everything else there is.
With the tree of life, the fruit of life, all the sacred geometric shapes.
Everything in your body is based upon those 7 principles. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. The chakras, everything is based on that 7. Which corresponds to the sun, the moon, and the planets, the 5 planets that are closest to our sun. Okay. And once you understand that, then you can begin to not only understand man's sojourn to the God state. Everything starts right here. Now, the truth of the matter is this flipped around. It really is on the east. Okay? But everything starts here, which is the 22nd of March, the beginning of spring. Right? You're going spring, summer, fall, winter. Heaven, hell.
Yeah.
Okay. Day, night. Dark, light. The whole, and everything comes back to this. Okay. Now, the thing is that what we don't know and typically don't talk about are these cell salts that correspond to these different zodiac houses that relate to the different parts of your body. And when you don't have the necessary cell salts that you need, the effect it has on your body. Okay, let's go. How many of you guys have this book here today?
I don't got it today.
Which one is that?
It's either the God-Man book or the Zodiac and the Cell Salt book. The reason this book is important is it literally shows you the zodiac as a body, and it breaks down each one of the zodiac signs to the corresponding part of the body that it's associated with. Now, the new version of the book, unfortunately, doesn't have this chart in it. The new version of the God-Man book, there's 2 versions of this. The older version of the God-Man book does have the chart. And it's also, well, it's not on the outside, but there it is. Okay. The new version, notice when they reprinted it, they left this off. That's real key. Because you need to know what the hell this is. This is not just the earth. This is your body. And the zodiac. But see, they ain't trying to give up too many secrets to everybody. So we're not going to change a lot. We just change a little. The same thing with the book on Constantine and the world's first Christian convention. The new version of that book leaves out the foreword. The foreword tells you about the life of Constantine and the fact that he killed his mother and boiled his wife in oil. Constantine was the Hitler of his day. But see, they don't want you to know that today, because now people that are in the Christian faith, they're tying back Constantine to the Council of Nicaea and the origin of Christianity. So they don't want you to know this was a tyrant. And this has nothing to do with salvation. This has to do with domination and control.
Consolidation.
And going back to the cell salts, it's a lot of brothers out here that's teaching that in their health courses. Like one is Layla Africa. He talks about the cell salts and how your anatomy corresponds with not only the constellations but also the different foods you eat, and how to keep every organ or system in your body balanced.
Okay.
Through the same sign.
The thing that's important to add to what Marcus just said is the 9 months from conception to birth means you will produce naturally 9 of these 12 cell salts you need. You're going to be 3 short. Those 3 short is what's being called or known as born in sin. You're short of something. So it's not what they tell you in church, fornication and, all that. It has to do with you missing some vital nutrients you need to be whole. Okay.
And you would find that true once you realize that the 3 months in which you came out too early, you will see that the same correlation with your part of your body or the organ system. You have that problem, because I found out mine was my endocrine system, and and it's dealing with my kidneys and lower back, and I had a lot of them problems. My father do too. So once you start to understand the deficiencies you have, the disease that you're dealing with, then it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, you really do need to get into this book and read the different parts of it to find out what sign you're born under, so that then you can figure out what you're going to need in order to supply the nutrients that you need every day. Okay, and this is every day. This is not once a week or whatever. This is stuff you need in the system every day to produce that oil, so it goes down and comes back. Now, here's the part that Santos doesn't do, at least from what I saw. When the oil returns, it has to be crucified at Golgotha. And that's the part I didn't see him talk about in his message. That 1/10, once that crucifixion takes place, which is right here at the base of your skull. Okay?
Don't they speak about Golgotha in a place called Golgotha in the Bible?
Yes, sir. That's where Jesus was crucified.
Right.
That's what I'm about to show it to you.
It's called something on the skull, too.
Yeah, it's a place of the skull.
Golgotha is a place of the skull.
Now,
that
book that he just showed the sign, that's not the same book as that guy.
Your lower brain.
That's a Zodiac.
That's where your heart is located. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is at the bottom of your skull.
Okay.
But right there, there's Jesus on the cross right there. There it is, right there. There's Jesus on the cross right there.
I guess question I was asking, the different elements.
What's that?
Jesus on the cross right there. Don't that look like him on the cross? Because that's what it is. That's this part of your neck and this part of your brain right there. That's where it happens. That's Golgotha right there. You see him hanging on the cross right there.
What is the symbology of sticking him in the side?
That's where your heart is located. Where's that picture I just had?
It tells you about what side, too, I think, left or right side.
Yeah.
Where's that picture I showed?
That's not actually your heart.
Your heart. Is it in the center?
No.
Still,
Now,
the heart.
is that his left side?
Yeah. So yes. So we stuck in the left, and blood goes down to the left.
Ain't that it?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
We ain't got, the anatomy's telling on itself. If you look at the picture, that's it right there. That is your heart. The thing in your chest is a blood pump. Okay? Your heart is, don't that look like a heart?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's because that's what it is. That's where your heart is located, is right here in your brain. What does this thing
It
do?
don't even look like a heart. Your cell does look more like a heart than this.
What does it do?
Oh, it pumps, doesn't it?
It pumps blood.
Yeah.
Then that's what it is. It's a blood pump.
Yeah. So that's the true. So that's the true sack.
Yeah. True heart.
Boy, I tell you what.
That's what it does,
And
don't
the
it?
heart is,
This pumps blood.
okay.
I can take this out, put a machine in here, and your ass is still alive.
Yeah.
But if your heart stops, huh?
Yes.
You dead.
That's the brain.
Hello. When this heart stops, it's over. See how much they done told you all this boogeyman story. You don't even have a clue. And it says, man, know thyself. If you knew how the body works, you know how the universe works. You just asked the question, why did they stick him in the left side? Well, hell, that's because where his heart is.
You know, and it says that in Corinthians that this Paul said, that's why many of you are sick and dying, not discerning the Lord's body.
This is the Lord's body. This is the Lord's body. This is the church.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Now, for all the people who claim they believe in God, then how come your body looks like Satan's picnic table? Which one is it?
Sorry.
See, here's the other part of this. This is a A.R.K. He has one arm. That's the symbol for life. Why? Because that's really where life comes from. That's the female uterus. Okay? These lines are where the eggs go in. This is where the baby is formed, and that's the birth canal. This is a cross. Things die on the cross. So, for all of you good religious people, I want to know how you get God in the building with the symbol of Satan on it every Sunday.
Symbol of death.
Huh?
Yeah.
That ain't even getting into the Satan part here. Satan is Saturn.
Something here.
Okay?
Dealing with the bowels again.
Jupiter, Jupiter, huh? That's all going back to the Catholic Church and the Roman Church. Isn't the Roman Church the Church of Peter?
Yes.
Jupiter?
Yeah.
Huh? You all think you worshiping Jesus and you worshiping Julius Caesar.
That's right.
You ain't even close.
And also the A.R.K, the symbol of the A.R.K is also in your brain. And that's where it supplies oxygen to your brain too. I forgot the name of it. It's called I gotta get back with you on the name, but you got an A.R.K sitting right on the top in the center of your brain. Some blood vessels. It's shaped just like the A.R.K.
Right.
That supplies your brain oxygen.
Yeah, you're right. Those, you're I'll pull it out the medical book because I have the top. You're right, the top of the brain.
Yeah.
And it's the divide. That's what makes that scarab look
Exactly.
symbol. If you look at the scarab beetle,
Right.
that's it.
So the heart is on the left side of the brain.
It's right there, dude.
And it's heart shaped.
That's the same.
When you talk to a medical person,
Yeah.
go, hey, they'll tell you, you go, yeah, you're right. This is a blood pump. When you ask somebody, what does this do? They tell you, it pumps blood. Well, then that's not a heart. It don't have feelings. It pumps blood.
Okay.
Just that simple.
That's true.
That's why it registers.
So when you say feelings of the heart, this ain't gonna have no feelings.